Okay, welcome everyone. We have a few more stragglers. Yin Yoga, as you all know, and all of you have practiced Yin Yoga, is a very quiet practice. It's a work in rather than a work out. It allows us to really take a moment to pause from the outer world, from the busy, and to check in with us, to share whatever comes out of the body. We are adding some noodles and balls. The last few Yin Yogas we've been combining the Yin Yoga with the myofascial release, which is a wonderful combination. I would invite you, for the most part, not to roll too much, because then it becomes an active practice. We want it to be quiet practice. And then I want to share with you just a couple of words. It's not a quote, it's just my own words. And in the depth of stillness, you experience the biggest growth. In the depth of stillness, you discover the biggest growth. Oftentimes the mind is racing you and it's trying more. And the more you think more, the more, Sergio, come on in, the more disconnected you are from your body. Okay, and it's as if with all my students, when they come to see me on a personal level, on one-on-one, they're like exhausted. The reason they're exhausted is not that the work that they do is so intense. It's just that created a sanctuary to connect with yourself and to be able to really let go of all the load that you don't even realize that you're putting on yourself. So, Sergio, you are here. Everyone is going to watch you. And then Andrea is in the back. Here's a block for you, Andrea. So Sergio, Andrea. Here's your mat.
Oh.
That's for you.
Okay.
So please try to not. The Yin Yoga is about letting your joints get stressed in a good way so you can strengthen them, promote blood flow, synovial your fluid, and also mobilize, okay? It's nothing to do with your muscles. It'll be very hard for you, but you really have to remind yourself, relax your muscles, use your breath, and visualize your inner light guiding you. Your inner light is always a flashlight. Sometimes it's aromatherapy oil. Sometimes it's a soft voice that holds space for you. Sometimes it's a voice that recommends you, saying you are too stiff, you are too tense, back off, you're too much in your head. All right? So we're going to get started on our back with a block behind your head with the noodles alongside your spine. Your bent knees. So put the noodle along the spine, like so. And then the back of your head over the block. Breathe in and breathe out. Give yourself a few moments to arrive. And allow your inner light to act as a flashlight. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice your spine. Feel free to rock your hips to the right and to the left. And then with your next breath, you're going to bring your right hand up. We're going to be using the thumb and the ring finger. The thumb and the ring finger. We're going to do alternate breathing. Nadi Shodhana to balance the right and left side of the brain. So take your right thumb to your right nostril and inhale through the left. Hold your breath. Put your ring finger on your left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Sergio, look at me. Exhale. Put your thumb. Exhale through the left. Release. No, don't do that. Look at me. This and this. This and this. Inhale through the left. Ring finger on your left nostril. Exhale to the right. Relax your shoulders. Inhale right. Pause. Close your right nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale left. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. One more. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale left. Relax your head. Inhale through the nose. Through the mouth, exhale. Remind yourself through your practice, every breath, especially every exhalation, is letting go of something that doesn't serve you any longer. So when you leave your mat today, you feel a little lighter, a little more balanced. This is your chance. This is that window of time to nurture your mind, your body, and your soul. Roll over your block and the noodle. Yeah, move the noodle out of your way. Start on the left side. You have your block underneath your head. Option one, your block is going to be on the low setting, and we're trying to create a massage for those cervical nerves, okay, on the left side. Option two, I recommend for everyone to start with the low, and then you might transition to the medium setting, and you're trying to create space between your mandible, the back of your skull, and your collarbone. Okay, so start with the low setting of the block. You have your pillows to your left, and now scoot your left hip all the way back. Take the noodle under your thigh somewhere. Horizontal, okay, like that, yeah. Scoot your left leg to the back of your mat. And now slowly bend your top leg and find your pillows. Bend your right elbow. Breathe in here. Notice where your block has to be. Sometimes it's nice to put it right above your ear when it's on the low setting. And for the first few breaths, you can roll forward and back just to settle into the fascia here. And the main force in your practice in Yin Yoga is your breath. Your breath becomes your vehicle to shed the tension of your body. Visualize how you join breathing arms. Right here. Good. Get this straight. One straight, that straight, breathing and breathe out. Visualize your femur bone, your thigh bone, sinking all the way towards the middle. Visualize your left ribs are coming closer to the floor. Your top knee is over the pillows. Breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Every breath has a pause. And when you pause, you shine a brighter light. Notice what you feel, where you feel. And then exhale, you're letting go of something that doesn't serve you any longer. Inhale. Scan your body. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere, let it go. Separate your lips for a moment. And visualize all your muscles are vanishing, melting away. And you could almost visualize your bones sinking into the earth. And visualize how you're sending those breathing palms through your body with gentleness, with stillness. And your pillar of light is not just a flashlight, now it's a aromatherapy oil. It's that wise voice that guides you. You want to explore the block going on the medium setting and you're creating traction in your neck, give it a try. Breathe in and breathe out. Then if the block of the medium setting is too intense for you, after a while, take it down to the low setting. If your noodle feels good where it is, stay, or to lower it or lift it up a little higher, do so. But visualize how wherever your props are, it's melting all of those energy channels in the body, 72,000 of them. Energy channels, and you're finding stillness. It's in the depth of your stillness when you're sinking deeply with your breath, mindful, with the bright light in your body, that you're stripping so much. You're stripping your layers. You're stripping those layers. Breathe, relax the muscles, let your bones be heavy, heavy. Visualize your ribs sinking into the earth. Visualize your hip bone sinking down. Ever so gently. Lean back. Take the block to the low setting. Lean all the way to your back. Listen carefully. Find your noodle on your mid back. Keep the block there if you wish. Take the noodle right into your mid back, and then take your little ball right across your hip. Bend your knees, drop and drop your knees right and left. So right in your mid back. The balls are right under your pelvis, over your sacrum here. And then the noodles are going to be right in your mid back, where it's upward. The lower ribs, yes.
Where your rise, right?
Yes, like a bra line, visually, yeah, take it up a little more, up where it feels uncomfortable. We want to break those layers. Your midsection, take the balls under your pelvis. In the video balls. Oh, breathe in. You good, yeah. And now drop your knees right and left slowly. Slow. Press the noodle. Press into the ball. Go slow, slow. Yeah. Yes. Now press, indent the noodle, but softly. Breathe and open your heart. Open your arms. Press that noodle a little bit more. Press the balls a little bit. And visualize all the toxins, the tension, the stress, the emotions leaving your body. Peeling layers of whatever doesn't serve you any longer. And you're going closer and closer to the beauty that each and every one of you has. And whatever you feel, celebrate. Celebrate your discomfort, because that's the gate to your freedom. Wherever you feel, your body tells you, I need you here, don't ignore me. And your wise voice says, I got you, I'm holding space for you. I'm gonna call you out if you overdo and if you overpush. And you internalize the feeling of just being present and allowing your mind to be quiet. And if you notice your mind is racing you, visualize you breathing from the soles of your feet. Visualize your breath begins in the soles of your feet. You're shining a light through the soles of your feet and traveling all the way up to slow down your mind. I said slow. I will give you a speeding ticket if you go too fast. Breathe, slow, feel. Sergio, open your feet a little wider. Yeah. Press the noodle. And then travel and hold it. Breathe. Press that noodle a little more. Press that ball a little more. Come back center. Inhale. Exhale. Travel slow as you put the weight on the left side. Now the art is to do all of that without tensing up. So how do we do that? How do we change old habits? First, open your mouth for a moment. You take a note, you notice, oh, I was penciled up, I'm gonna change that. Notice the fingertips, allow them to be soft. Slowly get off the noodle, off the balls. Notice how your back body feels, enjoy it. Let the blood flow and the fluids in your heart flush out. Your lymphatic system gets a massage, breathing out, nurturing. What does it feel like to be present and free of the past and the future? We'll go to the other side. Your block is on the right side, the block is on the low setting. Move your pillows to the right side, find your noodle somewhere on your thigh. Scoot your body all the way to the right side. And then bend your top knee and rest your top knee on the pillow. Start with the block on the low setting. And visualize your femur bone, your thigh bone is sinking down to the noodle. Your right rib cage is sinking into the earth. And layers of your body, especially your bones, are melting the muscles to come closer to the earth. Every breath has a pause. Every breath is laced with your pillar of light. Every breath softens your heart a little bit more. And now you're breathing arms, you extended your breath with little antennas that travel all the way to your feet, through your body, through those 72,000 energy channels, little roadmaps. And where you feel a lot, you shine your light like aromatherapy oil. Relax on the floor. Breathe, breathe. When you feel alone, celebrate. You only have to be brave the first time. And after the first time, you're learning how to navigate your light and your breath, how to relax the muscles, how to navigate your breath between those little twists and turns inside your body. Okay, now try to sink into the noodle without moving too much. Let your mind quieten and let your body be heavy, heavy. Building the muscles along the way, your breath, your pillar of light work together. And when you feel a lot, you breathe more, you shine extra light, and you try to be extra calm. Sink your right ribs down towards the floor. If you wish to take the block to the medium setting, tuck the top end, the far end of the block under your skull, and then scoot your chest up more. So the block is flat. Scoot your chest up. You feel that? No. Breathe in, press your cervical spine on the block, and you're giving it a massage there. I will allow you once in a while to turn your nose slightly to the left, keeping that pressure on the block, little. And let that radiate and flush the whole right side of your body. And you take intention of your shoulders. Breathe. Press your right hip down to the floor. Breathe. Visualize how you're stripping the layers of tension from your body. Your cervical spine getting closer to the block. And it's a very, very tight fit. Feel that. Every breath is laced with your inner light. And every breath is a pause. When you pause, you notice what you feel, where you feel. There's a little pressure when you pause, and then you exhale, vacuum. Everything that you felt, let it go. Inhale as long as you can. Pause as long as you can. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Take that tension, the top layers, the fatigue, the pulling off your body, shed it off. Slowly, slowly. Take your left knee back, lay all the way on your back. Find your noodle, find your balls. Noodle under your mid back, right around that brown line again. Little double balls on your sacrum. Find a different spot on your sacrum, maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower towards your mid glute. Yes, Mama. Now indent the noodle and press into the balls. Yes. That's it. Yeah. You want to feel like the noodle is like, get out of there. And you try to breathe into that. Open your heart, breathe. Open your feet about hip width apart. Open your feet, yeah. Notice why that feels awkward. Because the nervous system has a wonderful way to fool you where it wants you to be. So when you put it where it needs to be, there's, oh, I don't like that. Ask yourself why and breathe into that. Breathe.
Normally, do we want our balls vertical or horizontal?
Horizontal, like that.
Like this? No.
Why?
What are
Why? Like that. Why? Okay. Breathe. You can drop your knees to the right. You can drop one knee. Play with that. Find something different. Indent the balls. Relax. Okay, breathe. Press the noodle, press the back ribs, the back ribs. What does that feel like? That's a super important area. And now you're trying to hydrate it and mobilize it. And wherever you are with your noodle connects to your pelvis. Those are two areas that are connected and influence each other. Let's take your noodle a little higher. Remember, celebrate if you feel a lot. Celebrate. For 3, 2, 1. Move the noodle, move the balls. Notice how your back body feels. Remind yourself you can get to that place again and again. Breathe. I'm gonna warn you, I thought I'd be good. That's not.
Yeah.
Okay, breathe in, breathe out, watch out, cover your eyes, your face, shield yourself. Ooh, yeah.
Want me to help you?
I can.
Wow.
Okay. So slowly come up to a seat. Come up to a seat. Put your noodle under your glutes. Open your legs wide. Okay? And then if you have a bolster, you can also put a block on top. Put your elbows on top of the block. Okay, and then the heels of your hands are gonna create a little shelf. Here's what I don't wanna see. I don't wanna see this. Okay? So the elbows are bringing the flow closer to you, and now the heels of your hand creating a little pillow. Energetically notice your back body is pulling back as if you're resting on that noodle in your big back. For some of you are more flexible, you can go a little further down. Wherever you are, but stay, less is more. Okay, start somewhere where it feels right. Heels of your hands on the forehead. Now relax your knees. If you created more space, you can also just bring the block a little further from you. Okay, and now you're getting a nice stretch in your spine. Visualize your thigh bones, your femur bones, your lower legs sinking down to the earth, your heels, your sit bones. There's energy through your spine lifting you to the crown of your head. You can notice the difference between the space between your front body and your back body. Then relax your knees again. Feel the breath in your back body, the back of your ribs. That invisible noodle in your mid back, you're pressing into that space with your breath. And breathe. Sit on the two pillows. My visibility is open. And then catch yourself maybe tensing up. Try to relax. Take the weight of your shoulders. Your sit bones are grounding you to the earth. Your fingertips are soft.
The shoulders.
Every breath has a pause because it helps you to transform. You're creating change when you pause because you acknowledge where your body needs the help, where you are in your body at that particular breath, and it changes from breath to breath. You are practicing mindfulness here. You are mindful of where you are, how you breathing, how your habits are sneaking in, or you caught your habits, how you're learning to iron out the discomfort with your tools. Where do you need to soften and send your aromatherapy light? And your light radiates in between the cracks where it's even hard to breathe to, but your light can get there. And it creates a path for your breath. Slowly, slowly walk your hands back. Take your hands behind your glutes. Open your heart a little bit. Shoulder rolls. Good. All right. Lay on your back. You have the noodle already under your hips, under your glutes. Keep it there, just bend the knees for a moment here. Notice what you felt in your last pose, where you felt it. What surprised you when you didn't realize those sensations were even there. And those are the moments of reflection. Sometimes we get a reminder when we go inward, oh, maybe I haven't addressed myself one way or another. Maybe I overdid it. Maybe I need to spend a little more quiet time. Because the quiet time becomes the power and the strength. Less is more in many, many ways. Move the noodle out of the way. Come up to see. Okay, here pose. If you have a bolster, okay, you're gonna put the block probably on the low setting about third way towards the top of your bolster. If you have two pillows, notice how my pillows are long, okay, long. Take the block maybe on the medium setting. Two pillows. Now here's the important part. You want your left hip to be adjacent to your pillows. So your hip is glued to your pillow, the left hip. The block, you see how the block is? And the pillow's long, long, not wide, long. Yes. Now look at me before you go further. Find your noodle, okay? And if you have an extra block, then maybe you need that. I'm just watch first. What you don't want to be is super uncomfortable where you have to hold your top knee off the floor. If you feel, for some of you, oh, this is jerking my back, you're gonna have to be with knees together to start. Okay. Step one. Step two, your right knee goes behind you, but it's off the floor. That's not a good situation. Go put a block under it. And the further the leg goes back, the deeper the stretch is. And you want to relax the shoulders. I will not recommend to go too far, too fast, because you're doing that every minute in your life. Okay, so you're on the left side, bolster. What do you use? The blow. Here's both the tummy. See the tummy? Yep. Breathe in, you can stack your knees together. You're on your belly. You're craning your pillows. Rest your hips. That's step one. Breathe. With your chest up. Once you feel a little more comfortable, maybe that totally goes behind you and you can go over the block. Like breathe in, breathe out. Shoulders away from your ears. And now sink your body down, breathe into your spine, breathe into that spiral. Every breath you pause, especially when you're feeling those spiral sensations. Breathe in and hold your breath. And then breathe out. Take the weight of your shoulders, separate your lips. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your knees, your hips. Breathe in, breathe out. And now you're stripping and you're sinking layer after layer closer to your bones. Relax the shoulders down. I think maybe this one is a little different. All the way here. Upward. Option 2, that feels good. Turn your right cheek on the pillow.
I'm not charged when.
Oh, great, she's charging you rent for that one.
Extra.
Now you can turn your right cheek. Just notice what that feels like. Maybe you stress those little fibers just for a little bit. Dig in there with your breath, your light, relax the shoulders. Get a little there, break into that stiffness. Relax the shoulders down a little. Breathe. Try to breathe in, allowing your right front ribs to come closer to the earth. That's your visual. Even if it's not going there, visualize your right front ribs coming down towards the floor. If you turn the right cheek on the pillows, turn it the other way again and let it settle down. And now you're breathing and you're stripping layers of tension off your body all the way down to your feet. Notice what you feel. Breathing to your mid-back where your noodle was. Slowly push your hands, lay all the way on your back. Take the noodle right under your hips. Stay with your pillow set up like that. Stay there. Keep your pillows like that. Just lay on your back. Find your noodle on your hips, even it out. Enjoy the undoing. Enjoy the undoing. The freedom. The freedom. What does it feel like to be free from the past, the future? And to find that graceful space of the undoing. Notice your feet on the earth. As you press your hips gently into the noodle, visualize your heart is opening gently to your arms, to your fingertips. The energy flowing through you. Notice if you're moving too fast. Notice if your mind is racing you. Start to breathe from your feet. There's a light in each foot, and that's where your breath begins, far away from your mind. And you start to see the light. You start to see the essence of your inner beauty inside of you. The more we let go of ideas and layers of shadows, the more clarity we have. The less we need, the more we see. Breathe into that space. Slowly come up to a seat. Organize your pillows. Make sure that when you put your head is not like that. Okay, I want you to have enough support. If you need an extra block for your pillows, we will get you another block. And make sure that your hip is adjacent to the pillows, so you're low, that your hip is supported here. Okay? Like that. Alright. So this down. You're sinking your right side of your body to the floor. Make sure all your props are there for you. If you're using your noodle, I would only recommend to use the noodle right over your right hip, the outer glute, right on the hip joint. That's a wonderful place to have it. Yeah, but not on your thigh. Shoulders down. Yeah, breathe. Use your breath, breathe into your low back, your mid back. The top knee is bent. Breathe. Breathe into your low back, breathe into your mid back. Visualize your left front ribs coming down towards the floor, even if it's not touching, it doesn't matter. Just breathe that way. Just breathe that way. So you come up. Let's look this way. That's it. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice where your body feels, and that's where you're breathing into. Every breath has a pause. Hold your pause as long as you can. Look at it, acknowledge what is inside of your body at that particular moment. And then soften the edges of the resistance. Soften the edges. Option, turn your left cheek to the pillow. Just test the water. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. This is Miriam thinking. Yeah. Soften your jawline. If you're in the awkward way with your chair, with your cheek, breathe into the stiffness. Visualize how you're breathing into the lactic acid in there. And there is a softness around the edges. We're not trying to push too far, too fast. We're just acknowledging where our body needs a little more help. Every breath has a pause with a bright light. And then when you exhale, you vacuum all the tension, the resistance that you felt slowly. Turn your right cheek back on the pillow if you were there. And now breathe and give it a silky massage where you feel a little achiness or stiffness. Maybe you roll your shoulder a little to help you. slowly come out of it. Stack your knees together first. And then lay on your back, just like that. Find your noodle. And now breathe and undo that twist in your mind. You're breathing and preparing your body, balancing the right side, the left side. You already breathe to balance the right and left sides of your brain, your hemispheres. And now that you've removed all of those obstacles, you can breathe a little deeper, you can shine a brighter light. The rootness of your being, all those little roots coming together to be a little bit more stable and strong, foundational in your body. Slowly come all the way out of there, come to a seat, move the pillows out of your body. Go on your belly. I would recommend a pillow. If you have a bolster, no. I would recommend a pillow to be close by you, or a block in case you need it. So, put your body to the right. Your left arm is going to go to 11 o'clock. Look at me, I'm on the left side of my body. Scoot your left, go all the way to the edge of your hip. Scoot your body all the way, the left hip, towards the edge of the front of your mat. Okay? Take your left arm, before you take the left arm, take your noodle right under your left thigh towards the apple. Try. Okay? Your left arm is going to be at 11 o'clock behind your head. Behind your head. Don't drop my Zoom thing. Be careful. All right. Now, that's where you might need a block. You might need a pillow. And now, option one, your feet together or your knees together. Option two, your top leg is behind you. And now you're sinking your left chest down to the floor. Breathe. If you feel really, really stiff, bend your knees to begin with. Still take your left arm up a little bit. Top leg behind you. Sink your left ribs down to the floor. And then the other option, keep your left arm exactly where it is. Don't move your elbow, just bend your forearm. Hold it up, flat on the floor. Breathe in there. Chuck, you feel? Okay. Breathe in there. No, you put there. Feel that. You feel that one? No? Yeah. There. Yeah, let it relax. Focus on your chest now. See? Oh. Breathe. Remember it? You're gonna have to do more. Sink your left foot down to the floor. Breathe. Open your mouth, separate your lips. Visualize how your pillar of light radiates underneath to your bones, breaking down all of that stiffness. Now, can you be less tense, whatever that is? Can you notice how your breath is flowing through you until you get stuck? And when you get stuck is when your body needs your attention. Look at it, shine your light in there. Tuck your chin under just a little bit so you don't strain your neck. Can you relax your shoulder joint a little more? Can you breathe and allow your left ribs and arm to rest heavy towards the floor? Your left hip. And you're drifting away deep within your body. With your inner eye, you're able to sink to another layer. And you're unclogging those energy channels in your body. So there is a flow of energy, you feel balanced, together, rooted, energized, peaceful. In the depth of stillness. Slowly stack your knees together. Come all the way down to your belly. Rock your hips side to side. If you have your noodle, put it right under your pelvis, below your hip bones, or maybe right on your hip bones. Check your hips to the right and to the left to open those hip flexors a little bit. Put weight on them, put weight on them, move slowly. Sink your hip bones to the noodle. Relax your chin down. Slowly come all the way to the right side of your body. To the left side, no, to the left side of your body. Take you on the right side now.
Right side.
Right. You're gonna do the right side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Take your right hip to about 1 o'clock. Find your, before you do that, find your noodle under your right hip. Maybe you have to do knees bend. A pillow or a block under your hair is an option. And as you grow a little more limber, maybe your toddler goes behind you. Go slow so the layers, your fascia doesn't like to be overly stretched. Focus mainly on your upper body. Tuck your chin under a little bit. If the knees stack together or your top leg is behind you. Top leg behind you. Right. Top leg behind you. Yeah. Breathe and feel. Feel where you are. Breathe into wherever you feel the sensations the most. Relax your right fingertips. If you feel a lot in your upper body, bend your knees so you're giving a little more space to the upper body. Visualize the uterus, your arm bone is sinking down to the floor, your chest, your ribs. And all of that is happening with your breath, not with your muscles. Visualize that. Open your mouth for a moment. And you, with your pillar of light and with your breath, travel underneath your skin to get a little further down towards your bones. Now you're breathing all the way down to your feet, your chest. Remind yourself you're shedding the old. You're unwinding the tension, the fatigue, to liberate our mind, our body, our souls. There's a sense of renewal. That's why massages and all of those type of things don't really work for long term. It feels good, it's great. The only person that can fix us is us. Because when you're breathing and you're noticing, just by noticing and acknowledging where you are, inside of you, we can create that change. It teaches us about our habits. The way we act on the mat is the way we act off the mat. So if your mind is racing on the mat, it's going to be the same, if not worse, off the mat. Is it benefiting you? All those questions bring us back home to reorganize, to create new habits and let go of the old habits. And we remind ourselves again and again. Can you travel underneath your skin for another deeper layer? Can your breath get that deep? Can your line get that deep? Can your joints be even more loose? Bend your knees. Extend your arm and come all the way to your back. Go slow. You have to feel sorry for yourself. Lots of release here. Then on your back for a second, just roll side to side. Acknowledge all the goodness of your practice. The patience it takes. So when you go and beat your body up with all this crazy stuff you do, notice it takes a long time to unwind those leashes. Notice. Your body doesn't lie. It tells you. You have to honor it, your inventory as you progress with your life and your years, it changes. What you did 30 years ago, maybe you don't need to do now. Maybe you have to minimize that and have something new. Yes. Well, 5 years. 5 years ago, okay, we'll take that. We'll take that too. Okay, now come to a seat. Watch for a second. We're gonna take the pause right where your noodle was, right? Well, let's do it between your shoulder blades. Right between your shoulder blades. And then your noodle is gonna be under your hips. Okay, and then it's gonna drop your knees right and left. All between your shoulder blades. Feel it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Breathe in. You can do, listen, a noodle under your hips, bend your knees. Now you can take a pillow if you need it under your head. Now listen, here's what you're gonna do. Cross your arms like you're giving yourself a virtual hug. Okay, don't touch the elbows, they just hover. And now you're putting your elbows towards the back wall, like you put, no, towards the back wall, like you're putting a t-shirt. Pull the t-shirt, pull the elbows up and over, up and over, up and over, and then open your arm to the right and left. And you have a dog in your way, move the dog out of it. Breathe in and breathe out. Go and peel that stiffness. And then you come up again. Do it again. Look at me. Pull, don't touch your fingers. Look at me. Pull, pull, soft, soft, soft. Then open your arms. Yes, or you bend. Or to the bend. Breathe in, pump those weights. Pump those weights. Oh, you bend. It's okay. Yeah, he's a muscle guy. Yeah. It's okay. Come on. One day you will learn. One day. Breathe, bend softly, pull the elbows up, up, up. Breathe through it. Breathe, don't hold your breath. And then open. You can keep your elbows bent and open to the right and left. Yes. And when you feel you're holding your breath, that means you need to breathe the most. Alternate your arms every time. Breathe. Pull, 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 and open. That's it. Yes, breathing through. Breathe, but that means you need it. Okay, another option, drop your knees to the right, to the left. Breathe, go slow, slow. You're trying to create change. Breathe, open your feet wide. Notice if the left side is more intense than the right side. That gives you information. Breathe. Exhale out. Then you do challenging things where you are with kindness, with stillness. Slowly breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. You can relax there when you think it. Okay, you have to be supported to benefit. Look at me. Pull slow, no muscles, pull the bones, pull the bones, pull, pull, pull. Okay. Yes. Indent the body into the ball, indent the body. Remember, you have to be brave only the first time. And then the second time, you're more brave. And the third time, you're even more brave. And then you can do challenging things peacefully or more peacefully. All right. Roll over to the side. Notice the fruits of your hard work. Move the ball, move the noodle, lay on your back. Yeah, that's the next one. Happy baby. Breathing, you can do half happy baby. That means you grab one leg only if you need to. If you have a strap and it's easier for you to do that, you can grab the outer blade of your foot. You can also look at me if that's hard. Look, take your elbow behind your knee and then bend that knee. Do one leg at a time if it's easy. Pull. From outside, Sergio, look at me. Take the left arm out and under. And then open it to the right or to the left, yeah. Lengthen your sit bones. Circle your ankles. Feel free to straighten one leg at a time. Whatever feels good for you. Lengthen those hips. Breathe. Bend your left leg, mama. visualize your lower glutes coming towards the floor. And now relax the shoulders. Really lengthen those hips. For 3, 2, in 1. Let it go. Check your hips side to side. If you like to put pillows under your knees for Shavasana, you want to put the noodle under your hips or your spine, you can do that too. And now your final pose. In the depth of stillness, you notice your biggest growth. So now every breath you're breathing in peace, laced with light. And every exhalation you're breathing out peace. And over time, all you have to offer is peace going in and peace going out. Separate your lips just gently. And visualize that with every breath, you're sinking deep into the earth. With every breath, you're radiating the light through the outskirting of your body. And when you exhale, that light becomes a ball of light into your heart center, brings you home. As you inhale, spreading the light through the outskirting of your body. As you exhale, a ball of light into your heart center brings you home. Relax. Relax. Your knees are heavy, your hips are heavy, your shoulders are heavy. Next breath. Bring your toes. Bring your hands to your heart center in a prayer pose. As you seal your practice with the knowledge that you took yourself on this spiritual filter, on this energetic filter, a curiosity filter, to learn all those wonderful tools to shed the old, to embrace the new, to re-energize, to feel more grounded and peaceful. Super important to take a little pause, even if it's in the car, even if you're talking to someone. Over time you become so good at creating that silver lining, that space inside of you to brings you back home. Bend your knees, roll over to the side in a fetus pose. Find your pillow or a block and stay in that fetus pose for a moment and enjoy that undo one more time. And the power it takes to surrender. It takes a lot of power. It's not weakness. It's strength to say, I'm okay where I am. I don't have to prove anything to anyone, especially to myself. I'm okay where I'm at. That takes a lot of power. Took me a long time and many visits to the hospitals. Trust me. Take that with you. Push the floor, come up to a seat, please. Bring arms together. Separate your fingers and then open the middle three fingers into a lotus mudra. My favorite. Open your right there. Middle three fingers. Middle three. Pinky and thumb together. Yes. Yes. Your lotus flower opened. Nice.
I'm not actually, I'm so like.
It's all good. Lotus flower. So powerful. As it reminds us that it grows in muddy water. And only through the mud, this beautiful flower grows. And that's how life is. We have a choice to be the mud or the flower. We have to go through the mud to get to the flower. So your pillar of light always holds space for you. So when you find yourself in a muddy situation, find that lotus flower inside of you. Let it pull you up above the water. Namaste.
Namaste.
Ah, good everyone. I hope you feel good. Make sure you drink water. Make sure you keep that undoing. When people talk to you, like, where have you been? I went to Yin Yoga today.
Well, Ginger.
And Ginger is out. She's coming.
Namaste.
Namaste.
She was in the green zone.
Namaste.
Okay, we have a ball, a bag here for the balls and noodles go in the black tap. Oh, you want me to throw it? You wouldn't do it? You were gonna
Not
cry.
putting it.
Okay.
It was gonna be.
Oh, you were gonna do it. You put it more for me. Thank you, Mama. Oh. Thank you.
Okay. It's just so like what stuff that.
Yes. Very able to do so there's that and the top and that.
Good job.